You're not alone. But what if a simple office printer became the key to hacking one of the most secure places on Earth? In this video, we're revealing the unbelievable story of how hackers breached the Pentagon's defenses using just a printer, showing that sometimes the smallest vulnerabilities have the biggest impact. Before we dive into this wild hack, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss incredible true stories and cyber secrets. Let's get started. Now, the challenge. The Pentagon is known as one of the world's most secure places, both physically and digitally. It protects some of the nation's most sensitive military and intelligence information with strong defenses and expert security teams. When the Defense Department launched the public bug bounty program, Hack the Pentagon, many doubted outsiders could find real weaknesses in such a guarded environment. The program invited ethical hackers to test select Pentagon systems for rewards. Dr. Sarah Kim and her MIT team saw this as the ultimate challenge. With years of experience in advanced cyber threats, they focused on overlooked attack methods. Their team included experts in network security, social engineering, and I/O device security. Reconnaissance and planning. Kim's team kicked off their Pentagon attack with thorough reconnaissance. Unlike usual penetration tests, the bug bounty program gave them little info on the network setup or defenses. They turned to open source intelligence, examining government procurement records, job postings, and even Pentagon employees' social media to learn about the tech environment. This showed the Pentagon relied heavily on network devices for daily tasks. Their focus landed on multifunction printers, machines that print, scan, copy, and fax, all connected to the network. These devices ran full operating systems and might be vulnerable. Using procurement data, the team identified the specific printer models the Pentagon used. They then bought the same devices on the secondary market to build a test lab for security analysis, staying within the bug bounty rules. Discovering the vulnerability. The researchers' lab analysis uncovered serious security flaws in the target printers. Most notably, their web-based admin interfaces had multiple vulnerabilities exploitable over the network. The biggest risk was a buffer overflow of the printer's firmware. By sending specially crafted data, attackers could run arbitrary code with admin-level control, effectively taking over the device. This was especially dangerous because the printers were deeply integrated into the network, accessing directory services, file servers, and email systems. A compromised printer could become a gateway to attacking other systems. Additionally, the printers stored sensitive documents in internal memory, prints, scans, and copies, sometimes for long periods. This meant attackers could access historical documents users thought were secure. The attack strategy. Developing an attack on the Pentagon involved more than just exploiting the printer vulnerability. Without physical access, the researchers had to find a way to deliver their exploit remotely. They discovered that many multifunction printers had an email-to-print feature, allowing users to send documents by email for automatic printing. This convenient feature created a new attack path. The team crafted a malicious document disguised as an official government form, embedding the exploit within its metadata. When the printer processed the email, the document triggered a buffer overflow, installing a backdoor on the device. The key challenge was making the document look legitimate enough to bypass the Pentagon's email security and reach the printer undetected. Gaining initial access, the researchers first had to find valid email addresses for Pentagon printers using public info and guessing naming patterns. Their early attempts were blocked by email security filtering suspicious attachments. After refining their malicious document, they finally sent it to a low-security printer. The printer processed the document, triggering a vulnerability and installing a backdoor, giving the researchers initial access. With control of the printer, they gained a persistent foothold inside the Pentagon network, allowing them to monitor traffic and plan further attacks, all while blending in with normal network activity. Lateral movement. Once inside the Pentagon's network, the researchers had to expand access carefully to avoid detection. They exploited trusted relationships between the compromised printer and other systems, which often assumed printer traffic was legitimate. Using this, They accessed file servers with sensitive documents and directory services, revealing user accounts and network layout. The printer also allowed them to pivot to other weakly protected devices, like cameras and control systems, broadening their reach. Responsible disclosure. Throughout their penetration testing activities, the researchers were careful to document their findings and avoid causing any harm to Pentagon systems or operations. They collected evidence of their access capabilities without actually viewing or copying sensitive information, maintaining the ethical standards expected in legitimate security research. When the team felt they had sufficiently demonstrated the scope and severity of the vulnerabilities, they prepared a comprehensive report for submission to the Pentagon's bug bounty program. The report detailed the printer vulnerability, the attack methodology, and the full extent of network access they had achieved. The Pentagon security team initially found the researchers' claims difficult to believe. The idea that their sophisticated network security could be bypassed using a printer seemed almost absurd. However, when the researchers provided detailed evidence of their access, including screenshots and system information that could only have been obtained from inside the network, the Pentagon realized the severity of the situation. The response and remediation. The Pentagon responded quickly, investigating the vulnerabilities and rolling out emergency patches. They updated printer firmware, disabled email to print temporarily, and added network segmentation to limit risks. They audited all IoT devices and changed their security approach by requiring device reviews, boosting monitoring, and forming IoT-focused teams. The bug bounty program was expanded to encourage research into IoT and other unconventional attack methods, recognizing the value of outside experts. All right, that's a wrap on the jaw-dropping story of how they hacked the Pentagon using a printer. It's proof that even the most secure systems can have unexpected weak points. If this amazed you, give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts or questions in the comments below. And for more unbelievable tech stories and cyber mysteries, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss out. See you in the next one.